What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I wanted to do a video today showing something that I had not seen in the other videos I'd watched on the removal of the instrument cluster in my 2005 Ford Freestar, and apparently this is the same as a variety of Ford vehicles. I think they said same as Taurus, same as Mountaineer, Explorer, Windstar, about anything. But what this has is the dying instrument cluster problem, and so it's very simple to remove the cluster, but that doesn't include the removal of the shift cable, and there's a lot of videos that skip this step. So I already did the cluster stuff, where you remove the little trim panel and the two 7mm screws, pop the top little clip out and slide this out, disconnect the electrical connector, but now I need to remove my shift cable, or my shift indicator cable. So what you're gonna do is there's a piece of plastic trim right here with is it four or three? Might be three, 8mm bolts across the bottom. So you'll remove those, and then that pops out. And then behind that, there's this metal panel like this with two more 8mm screws in the top corners, one right up there and one right there. Remove those and that'll basically just fall off. And then you see this black cable that runs here into a 90° and up. That is your shift indicator cable, and it's got, I'm about to find out here, a 5 or a 5.5mm bolt that we're gonna unscrew. I'll try and show this. I'm a little bit lost here under the dash. Okay, and I got the sun in my face. There we go. So we're right on the back side of that. It is not a 5, so it must be 5.5. So we're just gonna remove that bolt, and then if you follow that little thin cable up, it hooks on right there to the shifter. So we're just going to unhook that and slide this whole assembly out in this direction, so that's on the left side of the steering column, and it'll all slide out together with the instrument cluster. So I'm going to unbolt that. I'll try and kind of do it on camera here best I can. Like I said, I'm under the dash, upside down and backwards, sun in my face. Alright, so we've got the 5.5mm on the ratchet. Looking up here again. Okay. So I've removed that bolt, and now with that slack I can unhook it from the shifter. Trying to show that and do it one-handed is also a little bit difficult. Okay, there you go. I slid it off of that arm, so the whole thing is free. And now if I go back around top side, I've got my shifter down in the lowest position into first gear, and I can just sneak this whole thing with a little bit of wiggling. We're going to sneak this whole thing out with the shift indicator cable attached.